From this page, I can pull in the other columns that we created as custom fields. So I just click Add Remove Columns, and that pulls up the field chooser, and all I did was just click and hold job title, and I'm dragging it up to where those other column headings are. And as you can see, it pulls in all of my job titles. I can do the same thing with location. And now I can see all the information from my users from this page. I can also click the group drop-down, and as you can see, our field and office groups were created. If I click field, it pulls up all the users I put in that group, and if I click office, it pulls up the users I put in the office group. So now we need to go and create our smart groups. We'll do this by clicking on the Configure tab and then clicking Add/Edit Groups. I want to create a group for every job title and location that I listed. So under the section for Create New Group, I'll type one of my job titles. Now I'll click Add Another Filter. The second drop-down is going to contain every field that's available for my users. What I want to do is click Job Title, and we'll leave the third drop-down Is, and then the fourth drop-down pulls in all of my available job titles. So we'll go ahead and click CEO, since that's the group we're creating, and click Submit. Now basically what I just did was tell the system anyone who has CEO listed in their job title field, put them in the CEO group. So we'll go ahead and do that for all of my job titles. Alright, now we need to do the same thing for locations. So I'll type in one of my locations, and then I'll click Add Another Filter. Now for this one, we're doing this based on location. So instead of job title, I'm going to select location, and we left this one as a text field. So what I'm going to do is just copy up here and paste it down here. We want to make sure this is typed exactly the way that it was on our spreadsheet. And if we look on our spreadsheet over here, we can see I typed it the city name, comma, space, and then the capital letters of the state. So that's exactly how I need to type it in this field, so the system will pull in that information. So we'll go ahead and click Submit, and then we'll create our other location group. And then click Submit. So now our job title and location groups have been created. Well, let's go ahead and create those for managers as well. So we had a group created for Conrad Chapman. And so I'm going to click Add Another Filter, and then we'll select Manager Is, and this is also a text field, so I want to make sure I type that exactly the same. And then we'll click Submit. And then we'll do the last one, which was Jessica Grace. Add Another Filter, and we'll do Manager Is Jessica Grace, and click Submit. Now we can go back to the Users tab and see those groups were created. So in the group filter before, we only had office and field, but now if I click it, we have all of the job titles listed, we have the manager group we created, and we also have those location groups we created. So when I click on a group, it's going to pull up everyone in that group.